Virgo, stop everything you are doing right now, because what I am about to tell you is going to completely change your perspective on love in the next 72 hours. I am getting chills all over my body because the universe just dropped the most insane message for you about international romance, and oh my god, this is not what anyone expects for Earth sign Virgos. Everyone thinks Virgo love comes slow and practical, but the cards are screaming something totally different. I just pulled the most unexpected combination, and my hands are literally shaking. This is about love crossing oceans, crossing continents, crossing every single boundary you thought existed in your perfectly planned world. You know what just happened? I shuffled this deck thinking I would get your typical Virgo steady energy cards, but the universe said no. The first card that flew out, and I mean flew out of this deck like it had wings, is the Knight of Wands. Not what we expect for methodical Virgo, right? But this knight is literally galloping toward you from a foreign land, bringing passion that is going to set your entire nervous system on fire. The comments are already going crazy and we haven't even started yet. Sarah just wrote that she felt tingles when I said 72 hours. Michael is saying his Virgo sister just booked a spontaneous trip to Italy yesterday. This energy is real and it is happening right now. But here is where it gets absolutely wild. The Knight of Wands is not traveling alone. I see him crossing water, crossing time zones, speaking a different language, maybe even thinking in a completely different way than you do. This is not your neighbor Virgo. This is not someone from your yoga class or your office building. This is someone whose passport tells a story of adventure that makes your organized heart skip beats. You have been so focused on finding love in your immediate circle, haven't you? Checking all the boxes, making sure everything makes sense on paper. But the universe is about to throw your spreadsheet out the window. This Knight of Wands energy is bringing you someone who challenges every single assumption you have ever made about compatibility. The tingles I am getting right now are insane. I can literally feel the anticipation building because there are more cards practically jumping out of this deck. The second card that demanded my attention, and when I say demanded, I mean it literally burned my fingers when I touched it, is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning and it is spinning fast. This is divine timing at its most magical. You know how you always want to plan everything, how you need to know exactly when and where and how. The universe is laughing lovingly at your beautiful Virgo mind right now, because this love is coming when you least expect it, from where you least expect it, in a way that defies every single plan you have ever made. But here's the thing that is making my entire body vibrate with excitement. The Wheel of Fortune is not just about chance, it is about being ready when opportunity strikes. And Virgo, you have been preparing for this your entire life without even knowing it. All those languages you dabbed in, all those documentaries you watched about different cultures, all those times you wondered what it would be like to live somewhere completely different. The universe was preparing you. I need to take a breath here because the energy is so intense I can barely hold these cards steady. The third card, and this one literally made me gasp out loud, is the Star. Not just any star, but the star. Hope, wishes, international connections, and divine guidance all wrapped into one cosmic explosion of possibility. The star is showing me water, lots of water, oceans, rivers, maybe even a fountain in a foreign city where you and this person have a moment that changes everything. I am seeing you, practical Virgo, standing somewhere you never imagined yourself standing, looking at someone you never imagined yourself looking at, feeling things you never imagined yourself feeling. The comments are absolutely exploding right now. Jessica just said she felt a shock through her body when I mentioned water. David is saying he just got a random message from someone he met while traveling last year. This energy is not just reaching you, it is reaching everyone connected to this cosmic love wave. But wait, there is more. The fourth card just presented itself with such gentle authority that I almost whispered when I saw it. The Two of Cups, but not in the way you think. This Two of Cups is showing me two people from completely different backgrounds, different countries, maybe even different languages, finding perfect harmony in their differences. This is not about finding someone exactly like you, Virgo. This is about finding someone who complements your earth energy with their fire, their air, their water. Someone who shows you that love does not need to speak the same language to communicate perfectly. Someone who proves that connection transcends geography, culture, and every logical reason your Virgo mind can think of. The Two of Cups is also showing me communication across distance. Video calls that stretch into the early hours of the morning because time zones mean nothing when souls connect. Messages that light up your phone and make your heart race. Voice notes in an accent that makes you melt. Laughter that translates perfectly even when the words don't always match. I am getting goosebumps thinking about how this is going to unfold for you. The fifth card, and I swear the deck is practically reading itself at this point, is the Three of Wands. This is about expansion, exploration, and looking toward distant horizons with hope and excitement. The Three of Wands is showing me you standing at the edge of something huge, maybe literally at an airport, maybe at the edge of a decision that seems scary, but feels absolutely right in your soul. This card is about having the courage to pursue love beyond your comfort zone, beyond your usual careful calculations. I see you researching flights, looking at maps, maybe even practicing phrases in a language you never thought you would need to know. The Three of Wands is about that moment when practical Virgo realizes that some things are worth the risk, worth the uncertainty, worth stepping into the unknown. The energy is building to something absolutely incredible, and I can feel it reaching through the screen to touch every single person watching this. Comments are lighting up with people sharing their own international love stories, their own moments of cosmic connection across impossible distances. But here comes the card that just made my entire body shiver with recognition. The sixth and most powerful card in this reading is Temperance. This is not just any love story, Virgo. This is about perfect balance, perfect timing, perfect harmony between two souls who found each other across impossible odds. Temperance is showing me the blending of cultures, languages, traditions, and hearts. I see you learning to cook food you have never tasted, dancing to music you have never heard, celebrating holidays you have never experienced. But more than that, I see you teaching your person about your world too, creating something completely new and beautiful together. This card is also about patience and divine timing. The love that is coming to you has been orchestrated by the universe itself. Every delay in your love life, every disappointment, every moment when you wondered if you were too picky or too practical, it all led to this. You needed to be exactly who you are, with exactly the experiences you have had, to recognize this love when it arrives. The universe needed you to be ready for someone extraordinary, someone who challenges you and compliments you in ways that a local connection never could. Your Virgo need for perfection? This person is going to show you that perfect does not mean identical. Perfect means complementary. Perfect means growth. Perfect means love that expands your world in ways you never imagined possible. I can barely contain my excitement about what I am seeing for your timeline. This international romance energy is building momentum right now. I am talking about the next few weeks, not months, not years. Something is shifting in the cosmic frequencies, and you are about to feel it in the most beautiful way. Members in my private community have been messaging me all week about feeling this exact energy building. They could sense something big was coming for earth signs, especially Virgos who have been patient and prepared. Yesterday, I had to temporarily close personal reading bookings because the demand became overwhelming when people started feeling this international love wave approaching. But here's what makes this even more magical. This is not just about you finding love abroad or someone foreign finding you. This is about love that transcends every boundary, every limitation, every small thinking that has kept your heart in a local box. This could be someone who traveled the world and landed in your city. This could be someone online who captures your attention and then captures your heart. This could be someone you meet while you are traveling, even if it is just a few hours away from home. The key is the energy of expansion, adventure, and openness to love beyond your usual parameters. Your Virgo heart is about to discover that the most perfect love for you is the one that stretches you, challenges you, and shows you that the world is so much bigger and more beautiful than you allowed yourself to dream. The way this unfolds is going to be absolutely magical. I keep seeing synchronicities, signs, and moments of perfect timing that will make you believe in destiny all over again. Pay attention to foreign languages you hear randomly. Pay attention to travel opportunities that come up unexpectedly. Pay attention to people who mention places you have always wanted to visit. The universe is about to orchestrate the most beautiful love story for you, Virgo. One that proves that sometimes the best plans are the ones you never made. Sometimes the perfect person is the one who looks nothing like what you thought you wanted. Sometimes the greatest love requires the biggest leap of faith. Your practical Virgo nature is not a limitation in this love story. It is your superpower. While others might rush into international romance blindly, you will approach it with wisdom, preparation, and genuine intention. You will ask the right questions, make thoughtful decisions, and build something real and lasting across whatever distance initially separates you. This international romance is going to change everything for you, Virgo. Your perspective on love, your understanding of connection, your willingness to embrace uncertainty for the sake of something extraordinary. You are about to discover that your heart speaks a universal language that needs no translation. The energy I am feeling right now is so powerful, so certain, so full of promise that I can barely sit still. This is happening, Virgo. Love is crossing oceans, climbing mountains, and navigating time zones to find you. All you need to do is stay open, stay ready, and trust that the universe has been preparing this connection for longer than you know. Your international romance is not just coming, it is already in motion. The wheels are turning, the plans are forming, and the hearts are preparing to recognize each other. Get ready, Virgo, because your world is about to get so much bigger and so much more beautiful than you ever imagined possible. Subscribe now, because this energy is just the beginning, and your future literally depends on staying connected to these cosmic updates. The comment section is going absolutely wild with people sharing their own international love synchronicities happening right now. If you want more of this incredible energy and guidance, you know where to find me.